Hello, my name's David Buckle and I'm a paranormal, supernatural and private investigator from here in the United Kingdom. And today I'd like to speak to you about the paranormal. But not the paranormal that you'd normally associate with where I'm standing right now. A graveyard with ghosts and ghouls and things that go bump in the night. No, today I'd like to speak to you about a paranormal phenomenon that I feel affects every one of us at some time in our life. I'm talking about, of course, bioinfestation.
So what is bioinfestation, or mindjacking as it's also known? Well, I shall try to explain the causality and effects of bioinfestation in a typical questions and answers type scenario. Bioinfestation is the infiltration and corruption of the conscious mind of an individual by the free-floating consciousness mass of another individual. How could this happen, and how can we know if an individual is bioinfested? An individual can be bioinfested or mindjacked at any time in almost any place if the circumstances are correct. In certain situations, environment can also contribute towards a successful bioinfestation. In answer to the second part of this question, a bioinfested or mindjacked individual will present with any of or a combination of the following characteristics: inexplicable change in behaviour or their personality and interactive capabilities, uncharacteristic changes in appetites or orientation, including sexual, total change in a long-held view or opinion, unsubstantiated accusations of infidelity, disloyalty, extreme feelings of insecurity, instances of unprovoked aggression towards loved ones, close friends, general aggressive or psychotic behaviour. Strong feelings of self-loathing, self-abuse, suicidal or homicidal thoughts. In many cases, these thoughts are manifest into clusters or groups where a single bioinfestation episode is so intense that it is transferred through a contagion effect into the conscious minds of many individuals with devastating consequences. A quintessential example of which is the ongoing tragic loss of lives in Bridgend, County Wales. This has seen the authorities publicly and universally baffled by this massive waste of valuable human life. In my opinion, all of the evidence points to this being a bioinfestation. However, other reported instances of bioinfestation do include strong feelings of or profound instances of déjà vu, acquisition of unlearned skills or experiences, including the unexplained understanding of and speaking of a foreign language, apathetic approach towards existing and long-standing relationships, including employment or membership of organisations, etc. Sincere protestations of innocence, when in actual fact the guilt of the individual is beyond contestation. A general distancing of themselves from family, unexpected disappearances from their lives, no attempt to make any contact. The list goes on and on. There is absolutely no full definitive list, only what I have learned over the last 8 years of investigating and studying this phenomena. Only if we all work together can we ever hope to draw a line in the sand and begin to make a progressive headway in the battle against bioinfestation. Bioinfested individuals are not mentally ill. Although they may present many typical symptoms of mental illness, and I know that it is really quite difficult to differentiate between mental illness and bioinfestation. The way forward with any investigation into a bioinfested individual is a very close liaison with the family and closest regular contacts of a bioinfected individual. Only they truly know the regular daily patterns of behaviour of the affected individual. It is my firm belief that with the correct assessment and help plan of a suspected bioinfected individual, a very positive outcome is possible. However, if the bioinfestation remains undetected, the outcome may well be extremely negative, with almost anything possible. Where do we go from here? Well, if you wish to be better informed about bioinfestation, then please visit the website www.zaxoninternational.com. On the website you can learn much more about bioinfestation. There is contact information, some personal experiences of bioinfestation encounters, also available at a small charge. You will find the totally unique ebook, Bioenfestation, A Plague on Mankind. Quite simply a must-read for everybody. Please read the ebook thoroughly, and if you know someone whom you think may well be bioinfected, or if you yourself have been touched by bioinfestation, you can get in touch through the channels provided on the credits at the end of this video film or on the website. I hope that this film has been of help to you. If it has, please make contact. We would love to hear about your experiences of bioinfestation. Thank you.